Are you on your way to the beach? Before you grab your swimsuits and your favorite beach chair, consider this. Just one bad sunburn can double your risk of melanoma, the deadliest form of skin cancer. Melanoma and other forms of skin cancer is definitely something we need to avoid. So today, I'm going to talk about sunscreens. And if you stay until the end of the video, I'll give you some bonus tips on how to further avoid excessive sun exposure. Hello again everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Dr. Hanz MD, where we 10x your success by optimizing your health. Sun exposure brings that healthy glow and essential vitamin D. But exposure to ultraviolet radiation is a recipe for disaster. According to the Skin Cancer Foundation, 1 in 5 Americans will develop skin cancer in their lifetimes. Thankfully, we have a powerful ally in the fight against sun damage, and that is sunscreen. Studies show that regular use of even SPF 15 when used as directed can reduce your risk of developing squamous cell carcinoma by about 40% and lower your melanoma risk by 50%. They can also prevent premature skin aging caused by the sun. This includes wrinkles, sagging, and age spots. Sunscreens can either absorb or reflect harmful radiation before they hurt your skin. Sunscreens are widely available at drugstores, supermarkets, and online retailers. With countless options, how do you identify the optimum choice and utilize it effectively? Let's break it down into a simple checklist. Here are 6 things to consider when using sunscreens. Number 6. Find the right formula for your activity. Sunscreens come in various forms: lotions, creams, powders and sticks, even handy sprays and lip balms. You name it. For days at the beach, I find lotions and creams are the most convenient to apply and provide an even coverage. When engaging in outdoor activities, such as a refreshing swim in the beach or a rowdy game of basketball, look for the words water resistant or sport displayed on the label. This indicates that the sunscreen is formulated with ingredients that make it resistant to water or sweat for certain periods. Typically, this is anywhere from 40 to 80 minutes. You should be very vigilant about reapplying the product once the prescribed time on the label is reached. Some of our viewers may be considering incorporating sunscreens with their daily makeup routine. There are cosmetics with built-in sun protection, and they are widely available. Many foundations, skin tints, lipsticks, and even powders now have SPF. These typically have a lower SPF, making them suitable for everyday wear rather than extended sun exposure. Number 5. Ensure you inspect the product's condition. Just like any other product, sunscreens have a shelf life. Don't forget to peek at the expiration date before you head out. Give it the sniff test. Fresh sunscreen shouldn't have a strong or unpleasant odor. If your sunscreen smells odd, it's time to toss it out. Look for consistency changes. Over time, sunscreen can separate and become lumpy. If the texture seems off, best to err on the side of caution and get a new one. Has its color changed? Drastic color changes can also indicate spoilage. If your once white sunscreen turns an unusual shade, throw it away. Expired or compromised sunscreen won't protect you effectively. Be vigilant and replace your sunscreen when necessary to ensure your skin is shielded properly. Heat exposure can break down sunscreen ingredients. Avoid leaving your sunscreen containers in hot environments. This can quickly degrade your sunscreen. Number 4. Choose broad spectrum protection. The sun emits harmful ultraviolet rays. 2 of them are UVA and UVB. UVA rays penetrate deep into the skin, causing wrinkles and premature aging, while UVB rays cause nasty sunburns and contribute significantly to the development of skin cancer. To ensure that you're shielded against both, look for the words broad spectrum or look for the words protects against UVA and UVB on the label. Number 3. Pick the sunscreen type that suits you best. Here are two types of sunscreens: physical and chemical sunscreens. Physical sunscreens act like a physical barrier, sitting on top of the skin and deflecting UV rays. They're most commonly formulated with zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, which are recommended, effective, and safe by the FDA. These are great for folks with sensitive skin or allergies to chemical sunscreens, and they offer broad protection against both UVA and UVB rays. However, they can be a bit thick, challenging to spread evenly. Allow yourself some time for application before stepping out in the sun to ensure proper coverage. It also leaves some white casts on the skin that require some effort to remove. Chemical sunscreens, on the other hand, they work differently. They contain ingredients that soak up the UV rays before they are absorbed in the body. Chemical sunscreens tend to be easier to apply than physical sunscreens. More people use this type of sunscreen because they are generally more affordable and easier to find. However, some ingredients are suspected to pose health risks. It's best to clear out products containing the following. Number 1. Oxybenzone. Number 2. Octinoxate. Number 3. Optisalate. Number 4. Optoquilin. Number 5. Homosalate. Number 6. Avobenzone. According to studies published by the FDA, they are absorbed into the body after just one use and could still be detected on the skin and in the blood weeks after they've been applied. So you should weigh the pros and cons very carefully when choosing the type of sunscreen to use. Number 2. Select the appropriate level of protection. Sunscreens are available in different SPFs. These numbers indicate the level of protection against UVB rays. SPF 15 blocks 93% of UVB rays. SPF 30 blocks 97% of UVB rays. And SPF 50 blocks 98% of UVB rays. Because extended exposure to the harsh rays of the sun is more likely outdoors during vacation, it would be wise to use sunscreen with SPF 50 or higher. You can choose lower SPFs when you're mostly staying indoors. You still need sun protection even while going about your usual activities. UV rays can penetrate windows, and you can also soak them up while walking outside for a quick errand. Don't be surprised, but that happens even on cloudy days. Number 1. Observe proper application. Most adults require at least approximately 1 ounce of sunscreen, equivalent to filling a shot glass. Fully cover the body. Be generous in your application to ensure adequate protection. Cover all exposed skin. Remember, all areas of skin not protected by clothing. And it's not just about the face and the arms. Don't neglect your feet, your neck, and your ears, and the top of your head. Skin cancer can also develop on your lips. Use a lip balm or a lipstick containing sunscreen with an SPF of 30 or higher. Apply sunscreen to dry skin at least 15 minutes before heading outdoors. This allows it to absorb properly and create a protective barrier against harmful UV rays. And with that, our sunscreen checklist is complete. Oh, but I have a few more things to add about sun protection. And now for our bonus material, I want to talk to you about the other ways that you can protect yourself against the harmful rays of the sun. Because no sunscreen blocks UV radiation 100%. Here are some other steps you can take to protect yourself from the sun. First, wear sun protective clothing. Opt for longer garments such as long sleeve shirts. Loose-fitting attire and light reflecting colors not only keeps you cool but also shields your skin from direct sun's rays. Second, accessorize for added layers of protection. Look for sunglasses with UV blocking lenses. Wear caps or visors to provide shade for your face, ears, and neck, or drape a scarf elegantly around your neck and shoulder. Third, avoid the sun during its most intense hours. This is usually between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. But regardless of the time of day, seek shade whenever possible. Whether it's sitting under a tree, using an umbrella, or relaxing in a gazebo. Fourth, Consume foods that are rich in lycopene. Studies suggest that foods rich in lycopene may offer some protection against sun damage. This means incorporating these foods into your diet could provide modest additional benefits alongside your sun protection routine. So go ahead and order that creamy tomato soup, a Greek watermelon salad, or a bowl of chilled papayas. The sun is a powerful force, but with a little awareness and the right precautions, you can ensure that you'll have many more fun adventures to share with your friends and loved ones over your lifetime.